Okay, we are back. As you can see, I've got it more or less dry. Finished. It's here. It's starting to look the same, isn't it? Kinda, sorta. We're getting there. We're halfway through at this point. Okay. Now for something. Should let this dry more. Now for something kind of interesting. You're gonna need. There's a little latch right here, and you're gonna need something to pry that open with, because the paint, you've painted over the entire thing and it's starting to stick together now. So you're gonna need to just pop that open, and you got the inside, and you can see it's still clear on the inside, and there's a massive color difference. You're going to need to paint the inside. And the reason I started doing this is I decided I was going to cut a little cross in one of them. You can see that there. Like a little Minimate cross. It worked okay, except for the inside was still the base primer yellow candlelight color. So I had yellow shining through. So I ended up sticks. There we go. No, that's not it. 1, 2, 3, go! I'm gonna snap this blade off. Okay, you know what? Let's look at this one. Again. Oh, there we go. Okay. The paint sticks. So I end up painting. You're gonna want the inside of it brown, like the outside color. And since it's clear and you have the primer, I'm calling it primer, it's just a candlelight yellow, light yellow, you know, you're gonna just use whatever you have, it all works. This does two things. You can kind of see right along the edges in there, it's still see-through. Right along here is kind of worn down. If you paint the inside of this brown, even if it shines through in patches like it does here, I don't know if you can kind of see that there now. Even if it does like it does here, there's still yellow underneath it that you're able to see. But two, the brown helps protect against see-through from the outside to the inside, and the yellow helps protect from see-through from the inside to the outside. Outside to the inside. Should let that dry more. So we are now, I'm going to put this back together. We are now going to I don't know, got some goo cut on there or something. We're now going to paint the inside of this brown. I was not smart enough to grab a watch. I mean, I've got to watch. I didn't check the time when I started this project. I'm guessing total paint time, not counting dry time, 5 minutes. Total completion time for one of these. We'll find out once I put this video together, won't we? The paint dries incredibly quick. I put 5 minutes and it's done. I didn't let this dry long enough. I was sitting around on my butt playing Burnout 3. I like that game. They need to redo that game. I like that game. They need to just import it to the 360 or something like that. It was a good game. I had fun times with that. You don't have to be really good on the inside of this. Just kind of throw paint everywhere, for lack of a better term. Get the corners, though. Because the corners on the outside are what misses, and on the inside, if those miss too, you're going to be able to just have clear plastic just shining right on through there. We're not looking for super coverage here, we just kind of want an extra coat just in case. So actually, I'm going to get really smart about this. Speaking of corners, I'm going to start cutting them here. That's probably pretty good. I'm going to close this up. I'm never going to be able to get that off now. I'm supposed to have some water around here somewhere, but I don't, so I'm just... Any port in a storm, people. Any port in a storm. Just gonna use some spit to clean that up real quick. I know that's gross. I'm sorry. Okay, we're done with the brown. This is, you're gonna want another color. I actually really like this color. This is called Raw Sienna. Bob Ross would probably call this like phthalo blue or something like that. You can see it's not. It's kind of a sandy tan, I guess you could say. It works really good. It has this nice maple color, I guess. So I'm going to use the same paintbrush, and I'm just going to lightly brush, and just do it like you painted the brown. It doesn't have to be super. You're gonna want. We're not going for coverage this time. We're going for character. So you do want some of the brown, most of the brown, shining through. Probably shouldn't use spit on that. It's bubbling up now. It's weird. Okay, like this here. You're gonna want it looking like this. It's, you know, I got it kind of thick up here, but down here it's fairly thin, and that's okay. Back on the back side here, you can see we still have some yellow shining through. The brown on the inside really cut down on the amount shining through because it changed the coloration of it. So we're not looking for super coverage, but we do want the brown on here. And like I said, up here, this spot right here where the paint globbed up and dried, that's what I was talking about, where you kind of want that. That looks really cool. It looks like wood. This goes really quick. And see, I think I got a hair from the paintbrush in there. Brown last time around. This goes really quick. After you do about 10 of these, you're just going to be able to, you know, punch these out one right after the other. And okay, I gotta get the top. I like on the top. Okay, on the sides, I try and imagine if this was real wood, how would they really cut it? And so broad, if it's a broad piece, I tend to go lengthwise, and along the sides I go lengthwise. Across the top, though, I figure, okay, they would nail this together with the grain running this way. So I mean, that's what I tend to do. We have, oops, blend that a bit more. It's going to, we're going to let this dry. I'm just doing it all at once. But you're going to want to let this dry, and then we got just a couple more steps, and I'm going to flip this over so it goes like that number. We got just a couple more steps, and then we're done.